So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys. Before I proceed, please double tap on your screen because it helps the video. And let me know where you are actually watching this from in the comment section. So it reads, the address is to His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of the Transition, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. And it reads, Dear President Traore, I extend to you my warmest greetings from Jamaica. As someone who has spent a lifetime striving for excellence and unity through sport, I admire leaders who seek to uplift their people and inspire a vision for a stronger future. I have followed the development in your country with interest, and I commend your efforts to foster sovereignty, stability, and resilience in the face of challenge. Sport has always been a powerful force for the unity and pride, especially among youth. I believe it can play a key role in the development of Burkina Faso, whether on the track, in the classroom, or through community programs. Empowering young people with opportunities can shape a brighter tomorrow. If ever an opportunity for collaboration, support, or inspiration through sport, I would be honored to contribute in any way I can. Wishing you strength, wisdom, peace, and your leadership journey. Respectfully, Usain Bolt, Olympic champion and world record holder. What do we say to Usain Bolt in Jamaica? Thank you. We know our brothers and sisters in Jamaica, Caribbean, has always been support of our movement. So thank you, Usain Bolt. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, Caribbean. And this is a way to actually help. Some of you want to join the military, but I'll bring the updates on how to join the military later, on the next video. So if you haven't followed this yet, just make sure you follow the account, favorite it, retweet, do whatever you want to do with this video, and meet me in the next video to give you updates on how to actually join the military. Big ups to you, Jamaica. Big ups to you, Caribbean. So anyone who wants to reach Captain Ibrahim Traore, please just do so, and we are going to read your letter to fellow Africans so that they will see the support you actually have for Ibrahim Traore. Still, the hashtag is Leave Burkina Faso Alone. Hashtag Leave Ibrahim Traore Alone. Go ahead and appreciate this video and send it across. Thank you. We are live right now. Join us and come and give your tip.
Shout hallelujah in the comment section. So, in this whole topic of Ibrahim Traore, Michael Langley, the US, there's something which has happened, which I really love the most. Not the most, I love a lot of things which has happened. We've had Russia and China give weapons to Burkina Faso to defend itself against terrorists. We know who the terrorists are. We've had famous black people such as the fastest man on earth, Usain Bolt from Jamaica, wrote a letter. He did write a letter to who? To Ibrahim Traore, encouraging him, strengthening him. You know, this man Ibrahim Traore has been able to touch the heart of many. This man did not take a presidential salary. This man is only being paid a captain's salary. This man has been able to stop early marriages, French exploitation of natural resources belonging to Burkina Faso, to nationalize natural resources such as gold, to benefit the people of Burkina Faso. From 1960 to date, Burkina Faso is only having 3,000 kilometers of tarmac. 3,000 kilometers of tarmac. Just that. But Ibrahim Traore has promised, and he's working on it, to establish 5,000 kilometers of tarmac each year. If we had such a leader from 1960 to date in Burkina Faso, where would Burkina Faso be? Sometimes taking aid is a problem. Dr. Arikana Chiombori Kwao puts it, we don't need the West aid, we need the West trade. Because once you take aid, you trade yourself, you trade your values, you trade your freedom to the West. Ibrahim Traore said, a slave who does not rebel does not deserve pity. And I agree. This man has rebelled against his own slave master. And now his slave master is not happy. You know, people around the world are happy. Usain Bolt has wrote a letter to Ibrahim Traore. Which African leader, which of them, forget the ones who have passed on, forget them. Let's focus on the present one who are alive. Which one has attracted such an attention as Ibrahim Traore? Tell me which one. It is not because he's a captain. Actually, this man got into power by force. It is because he values his people. He values humanity, and that is what Africans loved. Let's listen to what Usain Bolt told Ibrahim Traore, and then also let's listen to what Ibrahim Traore told Usain Bolt. And later on, we're gonna see how Russia and China are supporting Burkina Faso in their fight against terrorists, against our brother also. You know which brother I'm talking of, Uncle Tom Langley. Let's dive in.
Russia has just delivered their second bunch of military equipments in Burkina Faso. Now, why are Russia doing all this? You see, there have been a lot of terrorists in the northern part of Burkina Faso. And these terrorists have also been planning to go to Ouagadougou, the capital city of Burkina Faso. Why are they heading to Ouagadougou? They are planning to go up to the presidential palace in order to eliminate Captain Ibrahim Traore. And it's alleged that these people have been sent by both France and some powerful leaders from the West. And also, there's also here another president of a certain African country who is really pushing for the elimination of Captain Ibrahim Traore. Now, let me ask you these people. Do you think by Russia delivering all these military equipments in Burkina Faso, will the security in Burkina Faso be stabilized? Because you see, there have been a lot of terrorist activity in Burkina Faso, and these terrorists, their main point of interest is to eliminate Captain Ibrahim Traore. They are trying much as they can to eliminate Captain Ibrahim Traore.
These people sleep outside every day near Ibrahim Traore's palace. All this is because they want to protect him. They heard about the protest that was happening in France. I know you know about that one. All those people that were protesting, demanding for Ibrahim Traore to step down. Until some of Burkina Faso people in Burkina Faso also started protesting. They wake up every day and then they go there in the evening just to sleep there. Can you believe this? All this to protect him. And now they are saying that they will be staying there from morning until evening. Like, they are not going to leave until Ibrahim Traore is safe, until everything is back to normal again. Some people say that Burkinabe, they don't love Ibrahim Traore, but what is this? If this is not love, what is this? How would you do the same thing as they are doing? Because I don't know if I would do that. It's obviously love him and ready to lose everything for him. Like, they have paused everything in their life just to go there and protect Ibrahim Traore. Mind you, Ibrahim Traore have his own military, soldiers, security, all those things. Like, he doesn't need these people, but these people feels like they need to.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight, or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO, because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations. In this world, you voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories. They tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, the VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong. Never give into manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented, and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
That was our favorite black runner, our favorite African runner, our favorite Jamaican runner, Usain Bolt. He has promised that he's going to, not that he has promised, but he's strengthened Ibrahim Traore. We don't need promises, we need actions. And he's made an action by strengthening one of our own. He has acknowledged that Jamaica also passed through difficulties. Anywhere the West touches, anywhere the West says we are going to be custodian for the humanity in this area, that place always fall. Look at the DRC. Look at the situation over there. It's worse. Look at Rwanda. Look at Goma, the place where Rwanda is fighting with DRC. It's because there's a Western influence in those regions is why we have chaos. Someone is benefiting from chaos, yet pretending that they're bringing peace. The UN, the United Nations, you know, or I don't know what it means also. Because it's really not a United Nations. It's something else. It serves someone else's own interest. You know, George Orwell was right in saying, in the animal farm, which is the world today, the politics of the world today, the animals farm, the fat pigs, the fat black pig told the other animals, yes, all animals here are equal. Don't dare think otherwise. All animals are equal. But he added something else. He added that all animals are equal, but other animals are more equal. What does more equal mean? You see, that's the same situation which is happening with the UN. The UN should be able to stop USA from intervening, or from not even really intervening, from interfering with Burkina Faso's affairs. But the UN is just watching. You see, US holds veto powers. And Burkina Faso, where does it stand in the UN veto nations? You can't even hear a smell. We don't even have any African country over there. See, the UN is just a deceptive, it's just a deceptive way of playing with our minds in the pretense of bringing peace, while in disguise, these people are coming to Africa, exploiting our raw materials, planting their puppet leaders who will make things smooth for them and their transaction at the expense of the African. This is a script that Ibrahim Traore saw long time ago. You see, this man was a captain. He must have been studying the ways of the West. And he saw that the ways of the West were not beneficial at all to the Africans. You know, Russia and China, which are nemesis to the West, have decided to support Ibrahim Traore. They have provided 500 troops. These are people who are specialized in combat, you know. They are people who knows, they have advanced technologies. So I don't really think it will be easier for the West to come and attack Africa. This time it will be different. We are not living in the colonial eras. This is the post-colonial eras. It's gonna be hard. You see, there's gonna be bloodshed on both sides, not one side as in the past. This time, they have poked the wrong hole, the hole with the cobra. It is wise that they draw back. That is the wise thing that they do. But what really hurts the most is our own black brother being used against us. This is the most disappointing part of all this saga. This is the most disappointing part. But I'm glad about Usain Bolt. He has shown that he is concerned. I'm glad about Russia and China. They have showed that true friends. You see, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Yeah, I agree. So let's keep things cool. and share your thoughts in the comment section. I'd really love to hear from you what you think about Uncle Tom Langley, what you think about Usain Bolt, and what you think about Russia and China's impression on Burkina Faso on helping us fight terrorists. Yeah? Burkina Faso does not negotiate with the terrorists. That is the slogan. Yes. This is EFK Original Documentaries. You like what I do, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, support me on Patreon. Deliver something on Patreon, Pale. Give even $1, it will do something great. I have so many followers, but only 4 people pay. I have like 35, but only 4 people pay. How about we just give $1 each? That will be $35. A lot of money. I can be able to eat a food for the whole day, for 3 days with your money. Yes, and I'll bring you more interesting videos for you to get enlightened in the situations in Africa. Yes. This is EFK Original Documentaries again. Subscribe to the channel. I'll appreciate. It's not about the money. It's about the message. See you in the next one.